Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo and today is Monday, September 30th, 2019. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. There's a cool scene in The Dark Knight Rises where Bane schools Bruce Wayne on what it's really like to live in the shadows. And based on some of the updates we've seen from Sadik Hadzovic over the last few months, it looks like he's been doing some shadow work of his own. A few days ago, new photos leaked from sources inside Sadik's camp that show the crossover superstar looking as good as we've ever seen him all year long. A few years ago, Frank Zane went on record as saying that he thought Sadik had one of the best physiques of all time. And when you see stuff like that, it feels like it really drives the message home. But moving forward, it'll be interesting to see if Sadik can find a division that fits his talents, because right now I'm not sure if even he knows what that is. They say that a true test of a man's character is what he does when no one's watching. So now that all eyes aren't on him as the Olympia champ, it's going to be a major test of character moment in Shawn Rhoden's career. Over the weekend, Shawn released some training clips on his Instagram that showed him looking pretty sharp, considering the fact that I don't think it's likely he ends up on an IFBB stage at any point this year. All things considered, Shawn seems to be making the best of a really tough set of circumstances, both personally and professionally right now. And depending on how long it takes for this whole thing to play out, it'll be a really interesting footnote in the history books for what this means to his legacy. Some people like to refer to Miami as the Magic City because it's a place where you will literally see things that you won't see any other place on earth. So that's probably why a guy like classic physique standout Santi Aragon fits right in there. Over the weekend, Santi was spotted looking pumped up out of his mind in the middle of a heavy-duty shoulder workout, somewhere down there near the shores of South Beach. Very quietly, Santi managed to put together a few solid performances that left him an inch or two shy of landing in his first Olympia. But as long as he can keep up the pace, I don't think it'll be too much longer before he lands an invite to the big dance. I was listening to a podcast this morning when I heard the quote, "Your level of happiness is directly proportional to your level of discipline." And it seems like this quote perfectly fits a guy like future star Mike Kleeves. The reigning and defending NPC North American champ has been attacking the gym like a man possessed in the last month or so since he graduated to the big leagues. And the results are evident when you scroll through some of his progress photos. Kleeves has some qualities that make him intriguing as a prospect, and it should be fun to see what kind of progress he'll be able to make between now and his pro debut. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo reminding you to always be true to your passions and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.